Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's action night.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And introducing first, Jorge Linares. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 68.9. And the man he'll be facing, King Ryan Garcia. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 70-inch reach.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
Pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, here is El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, introducing King Ryan Garcia.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
Good luck.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Beautiful counter shot. Trying to answer back. No rest for the weary. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You've been in everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, so laid out there.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. That left counterpunch will score. That left scores. Perfect counter shot. No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching for both these. And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. punching. Perfect punch. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. That one will count. No power in those punches. Catch and shoot. And a counter left. Blocks that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter shot with the right hand. The bell rings and we start the third. Now there's no doubt about who won that last round. And finally couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia.
One, two, three, four, five.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Lands with the right counter. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Let's see as these two fighters start to feel each other out. One will probably rely more on their speed than their power.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Good counter right hand again. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. He misses with that jab. Left counter scores. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Great counter right hand there. He just misses with that big right hand. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. There's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Good counter punch. They score again with the left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They're both Going for the KO. It's so obvious. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they go.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good left counter that lands. Time for the fifth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That left counter was perfectly timed. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Got out of the way of that right hook. These two were made for each other. Nice counter punch. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Still swinging with nothing left. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here we go in the sixth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Beautiful counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. Good counter left hand there. Counter right. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift. This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates...
Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And the kid goes down. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full.
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This fight has a real good flow to it. There's a counter shot. That's another scoring shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Left punch. He fails to score with that left hook. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They exchange punches. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Punch, counter punch. Hey, those punches add up. Good punch. Good counter punching from both these fighters. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch, counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Counter punching. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Good counter punching. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Counter punching. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Catch and shoot. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. They better start respecting each other's punching power. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Through the hook, didn't work. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Well, he's got him right where he wants him. Can he put him away? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Good left hand. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Big swing and a miss. Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? How nervous nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Oh, that punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. On to the 12th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. And he misses with the left uppercut. Perfect counter lands. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And he misses with that jab. Good one. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.